Hello there. Can you hear us all right? Can you hear
Hi,
us?
Kai.
Hello
Hi.
there.
Nice to meet
Azad.
you.
Nice to meet you. Azad and friend. What's your friend's name?
Actually, your voice.
Tell you what, 1 second.
Sorry, actually, your voice is really bad and we can't hear. Okay, thank you. شاید سرعت نت پایینه به خاطر اونه. ببین تو این پیام برنک نفرست اینترنت وصله؟
آره پارم هست فروشه.
یه بار بیای بیرون دوباره برید تو لینک.
آره مونده همینجوری؟
آره فریز شده.
زیر الان اومد کایل. شو صدامو داری؟
Hi, Kyle. It seems there is a problem because we can't have your voice and I think it's like freezing.
حالا گوشی بچم
از اون عقب میمدی بیرون. display name.
شاید اینجا هستیم اینجوری. بعد این خودش بزنه.
تو با گوگلت میای که آزاد میای.
آره سری خارجم
try and unmute that. That's it. So there we go. We've just done our trailer. Hopefully we can have Azad and a translator friend back. It's always ambitious doing something different, like a trailer from Tehran, you know, Iran, our Persian brothers and sisters. And it's interesting to try and do something different. You have to reach sometimes. And when you go to the wild frontier of your reach, sometimes you get technical difficulties. You might get a power cut. You never know. With the recent power cut in Europe, Britain might be next for its accidental power cut. Oh, Azrael, behave yourself. You're such a conspiratorialist. Oh, no. We just look at the things that happen. No, but seriously, we realize that streaming is, you know, it can be a delicate art at times. You've got different countries, different situations, and different time zones. And these are all, shall we say, storytelling balls that we will attempt to juggle as we do this storytelling, the 5 pillars of storytelling live going on. And we'll work through it. We'll look forward to Azad and a friend coming back as and when. We'll put our presentation back on. We'll show them the trailer. And we'll give them a chance to come round. If you've got any questions in the chat or you're curious about Azad and her artwork, please do chat away to us. I mean, internet connections vary throughout the world. You know what I mean? I'll add them to... Hello there, Azad. Welcome back. Can you hear us? We're smiling. We must be doing something right. How's? Let me try.
Hello, Kyle. Actually, we don't have your voice, and we don't know because of the internet connection, because it's low speed in our country.
Yeah. Go on. So yes, so can you hear us now? A little bit. So it's a bandwidth issue then, isn't it? It's definitely an internet bandwidth issue. So we've got a pretty high internet connection here, I guess. Well, but yours is just a bit on the low side. So we can try our best to work through it. Can you hear us now? Let me just check, actually. I wonder, actually. Just 1 second. I'll be right back with you. 1 second. I just want to check something. Leave the studio. I'm going to do it here. Is yes, we can hear it. We can hear slight pauses in the sound, so that's an internet connection. That's bandwidth.
Voice.
Settings. Let's go to settings. Actually, we'll take ours down to 720 and see if that helps, actually. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it down a bit. So we've taken our camera resolution down a bit. We're not sure if that'll help any, but we'll try it. No, actually. Yes, we've actually pushed ourselves in this presentation just while Azad and her friend work on their connection. Let's invite her back. Here we go. Oh, add to stage. Let's just try that. See if she comes back on. Add to stage. Yeah, it's an internet connection thing. We've got the infinite wheel. That's definitely an internet connection thing, but we'll see if we can work through it. Yeah, Azad we invited Azad onto the show, and she sent us a boatload of preparation. I mean, authoritative to be sure, and we were absolutely blown away by it. 3 PDF documents, one about her, one about her achievements, and one demonstrating her portfolio, folks. Look at that green light. Wait, we're still here. And we thought that's probably the first time we've been schooled on presentation. And Dave Brinks of Genuine Comics, he knows how we like to do our presentation. And we thought, crikey, all of a sudden, we thought we've got to get into the ring with somebody who's, serious about their art, I'll tell you what, it was a humbling lesson to receive that preparation from somebody else. And it makes you think, about us, about how much deeper we've got to dig with our own attempts to do artwork, So, Azad's been creative in Iran, and it's her work's very grown up, very professional and sophisticated. Yeah, we'll use that word. Yeah, and it's that level of professionalism I feel at the 5 pillars of storytelling with indie creators, with the indie comics, indie kind of community of all artists across art, comics, movies, games, and toys. It's always about that level of presentation and professionalism, and looking at your core business plan and thinking, are we treating it seriously? You know what I mean? Are we trying to reach out to the frontiers of the cosmopolitan world? Are we thinking outside of comics? And one of the things we don't have on our categories for YouTube, but is implicit, and we will add it, is people outside of comics can actually teach us humbling lessons in our sense. We thought we were humble, and in recent years we realized maybe we weren't humble enough, and you have to dig deep to an inner humility to work alongside other people, to make personal sacrifices. One of our mottos on the 5 pillars of storytelling is grace. And what we mean by that is something to reach for. It's all about treating other people as you would yourself. So what does grace mean? Grace means, it means grace. It's gentleness and generosity, yeah? And it's about having the strength to be humble before other people and say, you know what can I say one positive thing about the work, despite all the last 2 years of work we've done with the 5 pillars of storytelling in terms of our indie comic promo work? Can I say something positive about somebody else's work, about what they're trying to, can I reach into them personally and find out about them and see a mere reflection of myself? Can I relate to them? And sometimes it's involved us digging deep and stretching the boundaries of our taste and going, do you know what? It was like when I left Iron Man, He Was Reborn, DC, Crisis on Infinite Earths, left all that behind and took a chance on Strangehaven by Gary Spencer Millage. Yeah, it's all about having that humility. Yeah, and we'll battle on with Azad and a friend. Yeah, doesn't bother me any. I can take it. And if you're looking out there, we can say to one brave, courageous person, and they know who they are. Azrael is in your debt. Looks gently into the camera, because wherever there is courage, Azrael will meet you as we walk in lockstep. So yes, we appreciate courage. Some creators have to battle daily in a fight to get the portfolio out there and get recognition, their voice, so we can all sing together and appreciate you. Half the battle is not only just having a good product, a great product even, but are you making great noise? Have you got the cosmopolitan social media strategy down? We're trying. We're on X and we're now striving to grow YouTube, but we've just recently gone on Facebook, tentative start, Instagram, tentative start, and let's just say it's quite amusing. Instagram decided to disintegrate us, gave us the Vark treatment. I don't know what we did. Probably no enthusiasm. We slightly overposted and ruffled the community guidelines, but they want us all to go over there and give our free content that they can AI monetize. But you've got to do it to the exacting standards. So here we go. I wonder if we're going to do a sound only might help your internet connection. Azad, I think a sound only connection would work best for you. That would lower the bandwidth requirements for your internet connection, and it does mean you get to look at our face. We'd much prefer looking at your face and your friend's face than looking at our face. But hey, believe it or not, there's some guys out there that just don't like looking in the mirror, and we're one of them. After the last 3 years, definitely. And no, we're just saying, Azad, that it's an act of courage to create. Creativity is creative suffering. Can you hear us? I think that can you hear us, Azad? I think going to sound only option is a wise move. Yeah, if we could do sound only, that's fine. I mean, and this is a good thing. Sound only is, if your internet connection is unstable or it's low bandwidth, then sound only option is good. But also, if you're shy as well, that can work. Some people don't like showing the face. We always thought if we did YouTube, there's no way we'd show our face. We'd just show our artist hands. You know what I mean? As long as we made sure our nails were clean and tidy for the overhead art demos. And I mean, being on social media, I can tell you now, it's supposed to be a stoic, cool guy and all that business, yeah. But I have to say, you have to hold your frame and be brave. So I can understand a lot of artists don't want to do social media, any of it. Just starting on X, it's not frightening, but trepidation comes to mind. Can you hear us, Azad? They are battling their internet. It doesn't matter. We'll give them as long as it takes. If this is a stream of 2 hours of them battling their internet connection, so be it. We'll give them all the time they need. The one thing we like doing, as we showed Azad when we chat with her, is do what makes you feel comfortable. Yeah. Give us the work about yourself, your background, and we'll work around you. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Hello. We've got two Azads. This should be interesting. If we remove that one, but try this one at the stage, let's see if that one works. See if any of them. Oh, here we go. We've got two Azads. Hello, can you hear me? Might be tuning in across the internet ether. Yeah, but social media is a chance for us as an artist to test our growth, our strength. It's if you see us having it. Oh, okay. Can you hear sound? We have sound. Can you hear us, Azad? Can you hear us? We've actually got. Can you hear us?
صدا نمیره که وسط حرفمون نپریم. تیکه همینطوری.
Hello there. Welcome back, Azad and friend. Can you hear a voice?
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi. Actually, I'm really sorry because it seems that because of internet connection, it's in a really low speed and we can't connect. And actually, we just have your freezing picture, and we can't hear your voice. And we are really sorry because of this happening.
No, not at all. Look, how about an idea? Can you hear us now? One second. We're going to send Azad.
Yes, I just hear that you said about how about the idea, but I didn't hear your voice before that.
1 second. We'll just send Azad a DM Azad, I'm going to say this out loud. So
Okay.
everyone, I'll put here, we can arrange a private stream to test the internet, to test our internet connections, or we can continue the stream and work through it. Yeah. Right. I've got an idea. We have an idea.
Okay.
Listen to this. Here we go.
Actually, I'm writing for you. Okay.
چند نوشتن انگار تو چت join the chat.
Join the chat. Where is the chat? Chat کجا؟
اونجا یه چیزی آوردم. Try to connect.
به یوتیوب وصل میشه.
همجا بنویسش.
Right, here we go.
Still shall show our presentation. There is a place to show.
Right then.
Kyle, actually, I think I don't know, because the problem is about our internet connection, and I don't know that we can doing a special for it, because yeah, but I can write something if in a Twitter, and I don't know, we can follow this way or not.
First of all, let's not worry about it. You don't have to hear us. We will show, yeah? We will show, right? Yeah? So stay on the stream, right? And if you want to add anything, just speak over me, yeah? So don't worry about it. We're going to continue with you, yeah?
Okay.
When you want to say
actually something about my okay.
Yeah. So just listen as best you can.
I don't know if my
just work through it, and we'll show what we can. When you want to speak, speak. Doesn't matter if you interrupt me, yeah? Let's just do it. All right, here we go. Tonight, the 5 Pillar Storytelling Live is Azrael and Azad Shariari Bar. Panj Rikan Dastan Sariari Zanda. We're going to be talking art from our usual 5 pillars of storytelling: art, comics, movies, games, and toys. Art. It's Sunday, the 11th of May, in praise of darkness with Azad and her friend, 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And in Persian, Da Seti Yesh Tariki. Please comment, like, and subscribe. You know the deal around here. Right, host introduction. Hello there. Welcome to the 5 Pillars of Storytelling Live, where we talk art. It's art tonight, folks. Comics, movies, games, and toys. Majri Moghod Dameh Salam Ba Panj Rikan Dastan Saraye Zande Kosh Amedid Jayi Ke Da Bira En Pana Kamik Filam Bazi V as Babazi Sabat Mikonim. And we'll go to the next slide. I'm your host, Azrael, and my secret identity is Kyle. K-A-Y-L-E, one syllable. Kyle Prometheus, storyteller, artist, promoter of indie creators, indie comics, and indie community. Our style is universal. A promoter of our motto is to listen, learn, and share. Here's some Persian for you, folks. Man mizban shema en pastam Azrael. Vi en pavit mok hivi man kel Prometheus est. Gesegu en panam and moraj kalgan mostegal kami kia sa pihai most egal vi jamais kamikia Sepihea Mustigal. Sabak ma Jack Pihani S Shoma Gush Dadan Yadgiri Vanba Eshtarak Gosh Ashtan. Our Persian might not be excellent, but we'll get an A for trying, folks. Inspiring quote: Naghal Gul Alalam Baksh. Art is an international language that can cross boundaries and generations. Art is a bridge across all cultures. Osama Tezuka said that. And here's me trying to do some Persian. En pana yek zaban bin alal malili eske mitavan as marzima ven nesiya obukand en pana pili ben sepema ve ang pana est kel pez as asama tezoka. Legend. Right, next one. Guest introduction. Yes, folks, we've got Azad all the way from Iran, Persia, Tehran, and her friend and her translator friend. You've always got to recognize the other lady in the room, otherwise, right? Azad at Avina 1982 on X is where you can contact her and find out more about her. Her full pronunciation of her name is, correct us if we're wrong, ladies, Azadeh Shariari, and there it is in Persian. She's a photographer, Yek Akas, Master of the Arts in Drama and Theatre Studies, Kashen Nasi Shad En Pana da Rashte, Namayesh Vi Motalit Tita. Welcome to special guest Azad Ba Motioman Vizhe Azad Kosh Amadid. Okay, so, and we've got a piece of her artwork there at the bottom, which shows to us creative suffering. A good photograph. Azad is a portal to existential art. Azad Darish Ezyi Ba and Pana Vo Judi. The big 5 questions, or the big 3 really. We've slightly edited it down to focus just on Azad and her art. Pan Shaval Man Pam. Who is Azadi Shariari Far? Azadeh Shariari Far Kist. Storytelling influences, comic journey, movies, music, Tazarit, Dastan Soriyi, Safar Kamik, Firmeya Moziki. Hello, Asad's words. Hello and good day. I'm honoured and delighted to be part of this programme, and Azad and a translator friend will perhaps read out the Persian in a moment. Unfortunately, I'm not fluent in English, but today I got my friend to help out, which is good. I'm unable to engage in direct dialogue, but we can speak in a kind of human dialogue, yeah? So I will share a prepared text about myself and my autistic journey. Through my activity on Twitter, I had the pleasure of connecting with the wonderful Kyle, most kind. Getting to know such a deep and insightful human being, well, we're trying day by day, has been a great honour for me. The honour was ours. Do you want to read the Persian?
Do you want to read Persian? خیلی
That's me.
فارسیشو بخونم؟ آره باشه. Yes. سلام و روز بخیر. باعث افتخار و خوشحالی من است که بخشی از این برنامه هستم. متاسفانه من به زبان انگلیسی مسلط نیستم و نمیتوانم گفتگوی مستقیمی داشته باشم. بنابراین متنی آماده کردم در مورد خودم و سفر هنریم را به اشتراک خواهم گذاشت. از طریق فعالیتم در توییتر افتخار ارتباط با کایل فوق‌العاده را داشتم. آشنایی با چنین انسان عمیق و با بصیرتی برای من افتخار بزرگی بوده است.
Excellent. That's just what we want. We have got a few guests in the house that are saying hello to you ladies. We've got just in case receiving. The chat is here. Well done, just in case. He's there in the chat. Very good man. And we've got the one and only Dark Blade herself, Bianca Yamakoshi, the very cosmopolitan and social media savvy artist. If you haven't seen her dark noir, gothic noir art blade, you ought to. And maybe give her some portfolio work. You want dark superheroes done by Bianca Yamakoshi. We say, welcome. So I'll just type in chat. Welcome, Justin. Be with you a moment, ladies. And welcome, Bianca, the Dark Blade. There we go. Gosh, I feel better for that. Right, next one. Here we go. We're getting into it. Here we go. He kindly invited me to this program, and I'm deeply grateful to him. I was born in 1982 in Tehran, the capital of Iran, our Persian brothers and sisters in the world. Some might say the cradle of the civilization. As I speak with you today, I identify as a multidisciplinary artist. We're glad to hear it. At the age of 20, while studying art at Please speak Persian. Oh, I think they've just lost their sound. It might be that they've just lost their sound. I can't help it, folks. I get so excited. That's why Instagram's vocked me out of existence. They want my phone number so I can prove that I'm not a bot. I'm not even sure myself if we're not a bot. Instagram, that's a billionaire's business plan, isn't it? They want your phone number so they can actually send adverts to your personal phone. You know, that's Instagram for you. I have to say that though, if you haven't seen Bianca's work on Instagram or Azad's work on Instagram, it's a real artist platform, to be fair. But strong arming us for our personal mobile phone, yeah, that's one thing. Azrael does not give out his mobile phone out lightly. Oh, we hope Azad and can you hear us, Azad? It looks like you're muted. Your microphone doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, the video looks good, but we haven't got sound. Oh, we've got sound now. Yes. Right, let's hear your Persian. Go for it, Azad.
Okay, Kyle. Okay. Okay.
ادامه بدم. کایل با مهربانی مرا به این برنامه دعوت کرد و من عمیقاً از کایل سپاسگزارم. من در سال 1982 در تهران، پایتخت ایران متولد شدم. امروز که با شما صحبت میکنم، خود را به عنوان یک هنرمند مولتی مدیا میشناسم. در سن 20 سالگی کایل رفت.
دارم گوش میدم.
Yes.
That's it. Let's do it.
در 20 سالگی هنگامی که در دانشگاه در رشته هنر تحصیل می‌کردم، با متریال‌های مختلفی مثل چوب، گل سفالگری، فلز آشنا شدم. به طور همزمان عکاسی حرفه‌ای رو هم آغاز کردم. خیلی زود متوجه شدم که بین این متریال ها نمیتونم به یک انتخاب واحد برسم و دوست داشتم از همه این متریال ها استفاده کنم. بنابراین تصمیم گرفتم با توجه به شرایط زندگی و ایده هایی که تو ذهنم دارم ابزار بیانم رو تغییر بدم. گاهی این ابزار چوب بود، گاهی گل، گاهی طراحی و بیشتر از همه عکاسی. اولین نمایشگاه عکس‌هایم در سن 22 سالگی در یک نمایشگاه گروهی برگزار شد. در کنار اساتید و هنرمندان حرفه‌ای با تجربه و تجربه‌ای فراموش نشدنی بود. اجازه بدید روند شکل‌گیری این نمایشگاه رو براتون توضیح بدم.
Kyle, I want to ask you that our voice is that okay or
Perfect.
problem?
Perfect. I was just listening. If ladies speak, Azrael listens. And you can say that to the green light. Well, I hope you're watching and listening yourself out there. I haven't got eye contact. University and working with various materials like wood, metal, clay. I also began a professional photography. I soon realized I couldn't confine myself to just one medium to express my thoughts and ideas. To me, the world of art and creation felt boundless, and I believed I shouldn't limit myself, and we agree. Oh, your sound's gone again, ladies. Just yeah, it's the sound on your internet connection, but it'll come back. It's probably going up and down your internet connection. We know, we've been there in the past. We understand. We understand. This is groundbreaking. It's Iran, well, as I call it, Persia. And we're trying to do something different, something very cosmopolitan. We've got some cosmopolitan ladies out there. We view them in high regard. Just your sound, ladies. We'll wait for you. It doesn't bother us any. We'll wait all day, all night if need be. Let's hear your Persian. The next bit, please. We can hear you now. Can you hear us now? You want to read the next bit in Persian? Come on, Azad. We know you don't like the courage.
توی توییتر باش بنویس. Kyle, actually we don't have your voice. There is something like that freeze the site, and I don't know that you can hear our voice or not.
Yes, we can.
We just follow the text. Actually, we can't hear anything from this.
Well, just when you see the next text come, speak. Yeah, nice and simple. Yeah. So I decided to change my medium of expression depending on my life circumstances.
Yes.
And the concepts I wanted to explore. Sometimes it was wood, sometimes clay, sometimes drawing, and often the camera. But more than anything else, it was photography. So my first photo exhibition was a group. Let's hear you, Azad.
بنابراین تصمیم گرفتم کایل
show when I was 22 alongside respected teachers and professionals. An unforgettable experience. Let me tell you about how the exhibition came to be. There were 8 of us who regularly met to read books, study the works of great photographers, and practice photography. One day we decided to hold a group exhibition. Please speak Persian for us, Azad.
Yes. نمایشگاه وقتی 22 سالم بود در کنار معلمان هنرمندان حرفه‌ای یک تجربه فراموش نشدنی رو رقم زد. بگذارید برایتان تعریف کنم که آن نمایشگاه چگونه شکل گرفت. ما 8 نفر بودیم که برای خواندن کتاب، مطالعه آثار عکاسان بزرگ و تمرین عکاسی دور هم جمع می شدیم. یک روز تصمیم گرفتیم یک نمایشگاه گروهی برگزار کنیم.
We prepared a roll of negative
هر
film.
کدام از ما یک حلقه فیلم نگاتیو آماده کردیم. 8 تم مختلف ایجاد کردیم و شروع به عکاسی کردیم. بعد از اتمام کار
We prepared a roll of negative film, chose 8 different themes and started
بعد از
shooting.
اتمام کار حلقه های نگاتیو رو از دوربینمون خارج کردیم.
Once we finished, we removed the rolls from our cameras, placed all 8 into a box, and then randomly pulled them out again. We reshot the images of each of us films, resulting in unique and exciting double exposures, which is a feature of Azad's work. We titled the exhibition Ownerless Images because it was no longer clear who had taken each photo. That exhibition was the beginning of a journey that continues to this day. Please speak Persian, Azad.
ما نگاتیو ها رو توی یک جعبه ریختیم، نگاتیو ها رو با هم قاطی کردیم و هر کدوم یک نگاتیو دیگه ای رو برداشتیم که اون نگاتیو توسط یک دوست دیگه عکاسی شده بود. ما عنوان نمایشگاه رو تصویر بی صاحب گذاشتیم زیرا دیگه مشخص نبود چه کسی اون عکس رو گرفته. روی این نگاتیو ها دبل اکسپوز اتفاق افتاده بود. و اون نمایشگاه آغاز سفری بود که من همچنان دارم ادامهش میدم.
Excellent. Perfect. Since then, I participated in more group shows, opened a ceramic and pottery studio, photographed theatre productions, and spent 5 years working on a documentary film. Sounds exciting. Sounds interesting. As a photographer and videographer. The film explores the stories of survivors of the Hiroshima atomic bomb, the Armenian genocide, and the chemical bombing of Sadasht in Iran. And it is now in the editing phase, and I hope it will receive meaningful global recognition upon release. Please speak Persian.
از آن زمان در نمایشگاه‌های گروهی بیشتری شرکت کردم. Yes. از آن زمان در نمایشگاه‌های گروهی بیشتری شرکت کردم. یک استودیوی سفالگری و سرامیک افتتاح کردم. از نمایش‌های تئاتر عکاسی کردم و 5 سال به عنوان عکاس و فیلمبردار بر روی یک فیلم مستند کار کردم. این فیلم داستان بازماندگان بمب اتمی هیروشیما، نسل‌کشی ارامنه و بمباران شیمیایی سردشت در ایران بود. اکنون در مرحله تدوینه و امیدوارم پس از انتشار اتفاقات خوبی برای این فیلم بیفته و این فیلم به خوبی دیده بشه.
Excellent. Very good. Filming this documentary took me on an impactful journey to Japan and Armenia, which left a deep impression on me. They inspired me to pursue a master's degree in playwriting and screenwriting to deepen my understanding of filmmaking. During the filming, I encountered gravestones of people who had died in the bombings and genocide. Please speak Persian.
فیلمبرداری این فیلم مستند منو به سفرهای تاثیرگذاری به ژاپن، یعنی سفر به ژاپن و ارمنستان تاثیر عمیقی روی خود من گذاشت و منو ترغیب کرد که در دانشگاه رشته ادبیات نمایشنامی و نمایشنامه نویسی و فیلمنامه نویسی بخونم تا درک عمیق‌تری نسبت به فیلمسازی داشته باشم. در طول فیلمبرداری این فیلم من با سنگ قبر افرادی که در بمباران هیروشیما و سردشت و نسل‌کشی ارامنه جانشون از دست داده بودن مواجه شدم که این سنگ قبرها برای من خیلی الهام بخش بود.
Thank you. Well done. These very old and worn gravestones fascinated me. I photographed them and long hoped to present them in a way that would have a lasting emotional impact on the viewer. Currently, I am preparing an exhibition of these photos. I've titled the project Faded and... Please speak Persian, Azad. Just the sound has just bobbed out for a second.
این سنگ قبرهای قدیمی و فرسوده منو مجذوب خودشون کردن. از اونا عکس گرفتم و امیدوار بودم که بتونم ارائه‌ای از این عکس‌ها داشته باشم و بتونم بر بیننده تاثیر بذارم. و این اتفاق افتاد و در حال حاضر من در حال آماده کردن یک نمایشگاه عکس هستم که از این سنگ قبرها در آن استفاده شده و عنوان این پروژه رو محو و مرطوب گذاشتم.
Thank you. So it was called Exhibition Faded and Damp because the photos are damaged and blurred. There's almost something very sad about damaged photographs. To me, life and death coexist. They're not separate. I believe life has a certain moisture to it that death lacks. Yet both are fleeting. Life is always surrounded by ambiguity and unpredictability, while death remains unknowable and obscure, but sometimes deeply personal. Please speak Persian, Azad, when you're ready.
عنوان این نمایشگاه محو و مرطوب گذاشته شد چون عکس‌ها بسیار آسیب دیده هستند و تار شدن، محو شدن و از نظر من زندگی و مرگ در کنار هم وجود دارن ولی از هم جدا نیستند. من معتقدم که زندگی یک رطوبت خاصی داره که مرگ اون رطوبت رو نداره و خشکه. با این حال هر دو در حال گذر هستن و محو میشن. زندگی همیشه در حاله از ابهام قرار داره و غیر قابل پیش بینیه و این غیر قابل پیش بینی بودن، ناشناخته بودن و مبهم بودن رو ما در مرگ هم شاهد هستیم.
Okay, thank you. The photos are printed on mirrors 50 that viewers can see a faint reflection of themselves within the images. Ah, interesting. Reminding us that eventually all that may remain of us is a faded and distorted image. I've also transferred some of the images onto ceramic spheres with crackled glaze to be suspended in large numbers from the ceiling, symbolizing the fragility and transience. Please speak Persian, Azad.
عکس‌ها روی آینه چاپ شدن که بینندگان می‌توانند انعکاس ضعیفی از صورت خودشون رو هم تو تصاویر ببینن و این نوع ارائه به ما یادآوری میکنه که در نهایت تنها چیزی که ممکنه از ما باقی بمونه تصویری محو و تحریف شده است. همچنین برخی از تصاویر رو روی گوی‌های سرامیکی با لعاب‌های ترکدار منتقل کردم و این گوی‌ها از سقف به تعداد زیادی آویزون میشن که نمادی از شکنندگی و گذرا بودنن.
Thank you.
آره.
Can I add something?
Oh yeah, please do. So symbolizing the fragility and transience of our presence, the installation also includes larger spheres showing a visible process of the decay and alternative print on a large white fabric hanging from the gallery wall. However, what you will see of me on social media is far more simplified. My presence there on social media is tailored to more accessible and connect with a broader audience. So sometimes we tailor our message according to the social media on. They're all different. X is different to YouTube, which is video. YouTube is different to Instagram, which is almost like an art gallery. And Facebook is more like a community, friends, family kind of atmosphere to a degree, more of a community thing. So please speak, Azad.
این چیدمان همچنین شامل کره‌های بزرگتریه که در اون میتونیم کره‌های بزرگتری رو میبینیم که فرایند پوسیدگی در اون قابل مشاهده است و همچنین این عکس‌ها روی پارچه سفید بزرگی چاپ شده و از دیوار آویزون میشه و این نوع ارائه رو هم ما تو نمایشگاه خواهیم داشت. با این حال اون چیزی که از من در رسانه‌های اجتماعی می‌بینید تا حدودی ساده تره. حضور من در شبکه‌های اجتماعی مثل اینستاگرام و توییتر طوریه که مخاطبان بیشتری رو بتونم جذب کارهام بکنم و مخاطبم بتونه راحت‌تر با آثارم ارتباط بگیره.
Thank you. I entered the world of NFTs. I think they're called non-fungible tokens. Basically, it's on the blockchain, like cryptocurrency, so that you can sell your artwork digitally in a unique way without it being copied to sell my photography. The images I share on Twitter and Instagram are poetic in nature and appeal to diverse viewers. They're sometimes seen as merely decorative or aesthetically pleasing. Please speak Persian.
من برای فروش عکس‌هام وارد دنیای NFT شدم. تصاویری که در توییتر و اینستاگرام به نمایش میذارم ماهیتی شاعرانه داره و برای بینندگان بیشتری داره ارائه میشه. گاهی اوقات بیننده های این عکس‌ها این تصاویر به نظرشون تزئینی میاد و فکر میکنن در نهایت تنها تصاویر زیبایی هستند.
Thank you. So they're not just pretty pictures, but that's not the whole story. I strive to create photos that also have a deeper layers of meaning, sometimes existential, sometimes surreal. Only a viewer familiar with poetry and philosophy will notice these depths. And when that happens, I feel I've done my job well, even if the photograph doesn't sell. Please speak Persian, Azad.
خیلی از بیننده ها فکر میکنن که این عکس ها نهایتاً یک عکس زیبا هستن، ولی این همه ماجرا و تمام داستان نیست. من تلاش میکنم تصاویری که تولید میکنم و عکس هایی که میگیرم لایه های عمیق‌تری هم داشته باشن، لایه های عمیق‌تری که گاهی اگزیستانسیالیست میشن، گاهی سورال میشن، ولی تنها بیننده هایی که با شعر و فلسفه آشنا باشن متوجه این لایه های عمیق‌تر میشن و وقتی که این اتفاق میفته من احساس خیلی خوبی دارم، احساس میکنم کارهام درست دیده شده، حتی اگه اون عکس فروش نره و فروشی نداشته باشه.
Thank you. Poetry, literature and philosophy are essential and significant parts of my life. Amen to that. My favorite filmmaker is Ingmar Bergman, and his film frames deeply influence my photography and captivate me. I admire Susan Sontag and read her work. Please speak Persian, Azad.
شعر، ادبیات و فلسفه بخش‌های اساسی و مهمی از زندگی من هستند. فیلمساز مورد علاقه من اینگمار برگمان است. قالب فیلم‌های او عمیقاً بر عکس‌های من تأثیر می‌ذارند و مرا مجذوب خودشون می‌کنند. من سوزان سانتاگ را تحسین می‌کنم و آثارش را مطالعه می‌کنم.
Thank you. I'm fond of Russian literature, The Master, and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov is my favorite novel. In music, I admire Chopin. Oh yes, we can do a bit of that ourselves actually. Please speak Persian.
من به ادبیات روسیه علاقه‌مندم. مرشد و مارگریتا اثر میخائیل بولگاکوف را بسیار دوست دارم و مورد علاقه منه. در موسیقی آثار شوپن رو تحسین میکنم.
Thank you very much. Right then, we've got to another significant part of our show. Food. Favorite pizza. Pizza mood à la guerre. And to finish on a lighter note, I love margarita pizza. I've been known to have a slice or two of that myself. Pesto pasta and Iranian food. Sounds very exotic. And we're going to have a go at some Persian ourselves. Let's be brave, huh? Vi bara inka ba nektiha sabta tamam konam man ashg pizza margarita pasta pasto vi kazan pahai Irani and pastam. Please speak Persian because you'll do it a lot better than me. Just buffering there, folks. The connection's a little bit up and down and oscillating.
نکته‌ای که باهاش لایف رو تموم میکنم نکته‌ای که باهاش لایف رو تموم میکنم اینه که من عاشق پیتزای مارگریتا هستم. مارگریتا، پاستای پستو و غذاهای ایرانی.
It's fair to say that Azad's Persian completely and gracefully smashed me. Next slide. What does Azad create? Azad share shizi kaldik migand. Praise of darkness. Setayeshi tariki. Darkness gives us an opportunity to know ourselves and confront deeper emotions and thoughts in times of hardship, no kidding, and darkness. We seek out light, perhaps a sword of light. Looks into the camera. Maybe they're listening. See if they're strong enough to pick it up. And this quest for illumination drives us towards growth and transformation. Azad. Tariki Bama Fasate Midhad Ta Kodman Ra Beshanasim Vi Ba Asasat Vi Afka Mikata Robro Shvim Da Movagi Sok Hiti Vi Tariki Maba Danbal No En Pastam Vi En Talash Bara Roshanai Maraba Samat Rashad Vi Dagagoni Sog Madhad Azad. Azad, please speak Persian.
تاریکی به ما فرصتی می‌دهد تا خودمان را بشناسیم و با احساس و افکار عمیق‌تر روبرو شویم. در مواقع سختی و تاریکی ما به دنبال نور هستیم و این تلاش برای روشنایی ما را به سمت رشد و دگرگونی سوق می‌دهد. دگرگونی.
Beautifully said and much better than my Persian. Let's move on to the next slide. Azad. Azadeh Shariari Far, born 1982, Tehran, Persia, some might say. Email Azad Shariari 17@gmail.com. Instagram Azad. Got the link tree there. Occupation: photographer, writer, director. NFT, a crypto blockchain artist. Education and certifications: bachelor's degree in handicrafts, Al-Zahra University, master's degree in dramatic literature, certified in digital photography, technical and professional certificate. Memberships and roles: member of the Iranian Society of Screenwriters 2020, member of the Professional Association Theatre Photographers of Tehran 2020, member of the Iranian Theatre Photographers 2020, member of the 38th Art Group, founding member of the Orange Theatre Audience Laboratory, internal manager and photographer, Ave Hanana Music Academy 2016, photographer, Soren Music Academy 2017, photographer, Serenade Music Academy 2017, photographer, Mavar Music Group 2019, photographer, Orange Theatre Audience Group 2017, exhibitions, Unknown Image Photo Exhibition 38th Group 2003, conceptual photography exhibition 38th Group D Gallery 2005, group photography exhibition Hidden Shamidair Gallery 2018, High Sense Group exhibition Oman 2021, certificate holder, participant in the Rabu Museum of Digital Art. Ladies, would you like to add Azad to that, please? Please speak Persian. We will listen. I think your sound is just, you're on mute, ladies, I think there. I think your speaker or your sound is off just for a moment there.
Do you have our voice?
I have your voice now, yes. Do you want to say anything about this, Azad, in Persian?
Actually, I don't. No. Actually, because of the poor connection, I think it's difficult to add something more. Even
we'll move to
in
the next
Persian.
slide.
But if
we'll move on to the next slide. Right. Also,
we can't hear your voice clear.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The audience will hear us, and we'll move on to the next slide. Artistic photography, Armenia, Gyumri, photography of Armenian genocide survivors, 2016. We'll just read through it. Japan, Hiroshima, photography of atomic bomb survivors, 2017. Iran, Sadasht, photography of chemical bomb survivors, 2018. News photography, Cyber City Protection Magazine, exclusive for Avam Sara Publishing, autographed exhibitions for artists such as Samim Akrami, 2013, Gobad Shiva, 2013, Masood Saadettin, 2019, Yaya Rov Yedi, Human Babaizadeh, and others. Crikey, what we've got here, folks, is a robust and select CV. Absolutely credible. Incredible too. Selected theatre photography experience, Bijan and Manouche, playwright and director, Bahare Jan Andust, Kanesh, Mozart Theatre, February 2016. commodification performance, playwright and director. Nifu Far Da Bande Platform Da Bast Gallery, September 2018. Voices, playwrights and directors: Nima Biglarian, Sabah Barami, Marai, Azad Baksh, Nia Varan, Cultural Centre, 2019. Poppy Farm playwright: Hamza Egbali, Samanaya Sapanta, Sajad Aghababi, co-directed with Samane Sapanta, 2019. And we'll keep going. Tolat, playwright, Shima Latifi. These are somebody's achievements, folks. We're going through it. Director, Sajad Barbe Shami Latifi Passam. National Theatre Festival, February 2021. Feminist ritual reading of Bezai's Dragon, directed by Mirali Rize, Dari Bigi Niavaran, Cultural Centre, March 2021. Death, a Metaphor, director Puria Jalal Bandi, Shah Haram, Theatre Wall Complex, 2022. Yukanji, In Search of Treasure, playwright Azad Shariari Far, there she is, and Sajid Aghababe, director, Sajad Aghababe Nayavaran, Cultural Centre, 2021 to 2022. Theatre in Iran, playwright Bar Ram. This is somebody's creative life, folks. By Zai, director Mirali Riza, Dari Begi, 20th Traditional Ritual Theatre Festival, December 2022. Moon on an Old Horse's Saddle, playwright Ayub Aghak. Try that again. Aghak Khani, director Muhammad Haj Abad Al Hadi Mel Vegan, Theatre House, 2022. The Merry Spirit, playwright Noel Coward. Noel Coward, eh? Impressive. Noel Coward. Director Mina and Imami Shahzad Theatre Complex, February 2023. The Visit, playwright Frederick Duranmat, director Dr. Mitra Alavi Talab, Chazu Hall, Tehran City Theatre, 2023. Writing screenplays, 1 minute short, co-written with Sajad Aghababe. Anything to add, ladies? I think.
Can we say something?
Yeah, please do.
Actually, we want. Yes. I don't know that if you hear our voice, it's good or not, but we want to say thanks a lot to you, because we know that this series is full of the Persian name, and maybe it's difficult for you to read from it. And thanks, you are really kind to tolerate with this problem of our connection. And actually, it's a good experience to us that we can participate in your program.
The pleasure is ours, in all humility. Paper Airplane, short, co-written with Sajad Al-Hababe, registration number 228142. Plays Yukaidi, The Jungle Adventure, Yukaidi, In Search of Treasure, Jamshid, The Jambara. Directing Yukadi, The Jungle Adventure, playwright and director Azad Shariari Far. I'm getting better at the stars name. Sajad Aghababe, 15th International Street Theatre Festival, Marivan, November 2021. And character design for puppets. Character design team: Sajad Aghababe, Samane Anta, Azad Javiari Far. I'm getting smoother with that. Allahe Salahi, puppet design construction. Allahe Salahi, selective work for the Earth Smile Puppet Festival, July 2020. And by the way, July is a good month. We have it on the highest authority. And publications, special issue, Jongmag, www.jongmag.com. News, and these are just the links going to those original news sources. You want to go there, folks, you can write down or watch a pause on the stream or the restream later, and you can check out the sources at source. And that is concluding the CV part of the Azad chat. Next, we have the Azad shop. Farosh Ga Azad. Would you like to add anything in Persian, Azad? Please speak.
میخوایی چیز به فارسی بگو من ترجمه کنم.
خب چی پرسیدم
خدمت. Can you repeat your question, please? Because we didn't hear your voice clear.
Okay. If please say anything you wish to Azad about Azad shop. Farosh Ga Azad. Tell us about Azad shop, please.
یه چیزی رو ببین فروشگاه آزاد اگه دوست داری بگو.
این عکسایی که
بلند بگو فارسی بکنم.
این عکسایی که من توی این فروشگاه گذاشتم از همون دسته عکساییه که من دوست داشتم به سمت شاعرانگی پیش بره و ما توی این عکس‌ها شاهد اتفاقاتی هستیم که من توی نمایشنامه‌ها خوندم و تصویر ذهنی از اونا داشتم. اون تصویرهای ذهنی رو تبدیل به تصویری کردم که بتونم ارائه بدم.
Okay, about the Azad shop, actually these are connection between the literature that he read during these years, and these are the images that creating her mind after she read the drama and literature, theater, different kinds of things, and she create this image in her mind, and after that in a duration of time, she create these photos. And I think this is an important thing in the works of Azad, that most of her photos, it has a roots in a literature, theater, and something like that, I think.
Thank you very much for the English translation. Thank you. It looks a very smart shop. It is something... Object.com is something perhaps for other artists out there to consider adding to the portfolio of cosmopolitan social media, perhaps something to gently consider, perhaps something that all us indie creators and the indie comics community can learn from Azad's wild frontier and courageous exploration of other forms of financial income and how to sell your work in different shops, for example, the blockchain and crypto. Next one, original art, Enpana Asil. We've been looking forward to this bit. We've got a little something to show you, Azad. Let's have a little look, see what we've got here. Let me see. Original art, yeah. Right then. So why do you create art? So this is the big third question. So we do have something to show Azad in a moment. Shara en pana kaldik mikon nid. Please speak Persian.
you can answer it to فارسی جواب بده من
چون کار دیگه بلد نیست.
Actually, I think this is something that completely in her life, because it's this is a different priority as a woman in our culture. But I think Azade, she spent lots of time on her art, and this is really important of her life, as one of her old friends that she known her maybe for more than 20 years. I think art is always with Azade, and this is something that she lives with art always. And maybe this is the big reason that she can't do anything else instead of art. And always the camera photography is with her, and I remember the years that always her camera on a shoulder of her, and she goes to everywhere to take her photos.
Thank you. That is a very eloquent and beautiful answer. You see, folks, some of us can't live without our art or our blue and red pencils or our inking blade. We understand, put it that way. We understand very much. Right, we have something for you. We did earlier today on a Sunday. There is actually sun in Britain. So to celebrate the occasion, we thought we'd do a nice little trailer for Azad. So Azad's art trailer. Tarila en Pana Azad. There we go. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, let's do it. So let's see if we can get this to work. I've got to remove this one, add this to the stage, and hopefully we can press.
مجموعه عکس از اینو بذارم نه؟
To which we say, Amen. That was Azad art trailer, Tagila and Panana and Pana Azad. Do you have anything to add, Azad, in Persian? Please do. So that was Azad's portfolio. It showed her biography. Azad Shariari Far is an Iranian photographer and videographer whose work explores the interconnectedness of life and death through a philosophical lens, drawing inspiration from Heidegger's perspective. Shariari's Far's photography prompts viewers to contemplate the ephemeral nature of existence and the constant interplay between life and death in our everyday experiences, how fragile it is. Shariari Far's artistic journey has led her to traverse diverse regions, cultures, and languages, seeking to capture the presence of a dying existence in her subjects. Her photographs serve as powerful reminders that every moment is simultaneously an experience of death, as the present constantly fades into the past. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Shariari Far's work offers a profound and introspective exploration of life's impermanence and the universal themes that bind us together as humans. Do you have anything to add to that, Azad? Please speak if you wish. So we'll just go through some of your images. And you can see here that this is serious work with serious themes by a serious artist that is cosmopolitan, global, with a universal message that unites us all. These are photographic artworks of gravity itself. It's the existential ties that bind us all, when in truth, folks, we have more things in common than what separates us. And from Azrael's own opinion here, we love the faded quality of the photographs, the very human quality of the photographs. We like the montage themes, the imperfection of the medium of photography. It fades, but photographs can become tatty, yet the inherent beauty of the human condition is apparent. And another thing we like about Azad's work is the depth of noir existentialism. It's at the nexus between our dreams, the now, and the duality between light and darkness, between who we are and the dreams of what we might be. You know, it's the emotional core of who we are, in black and white, noir, we'd say, because this is highly contrasted. Azad, do you have anything to add in Persian? Do you have anything to add, Azad? Please speak if you wish to. What we like here is the montage themes, where you have got layers of light and greys and darkness and sepias. You've got montages of different subjects. Here, Azad has introduced colour and different motifs, you know? And what we also have here is obviously Azad and a friend are ladies. Feminine energy and feminine creativity is very different to male creativity. As night follows day, a woman has her own point of view, her own emotions, and her own feelings, and a counsel of her own mind and heart. Yeah. And certainly here at the Five Pillars of Storytelling, Azrael respects that. Do you wish to add anything, Azad, in Persian? We're listening. If you want to add anything, please speak up. We don't mind being interrupted. Speak anytime you wish.
دوست داری چیزی به فارسی اضافه کنی؟ یه چیزی میخواد
نه راجع به این بگیم که خیلی دوست داشتم بدونم راجع به کارم داشتی میگه
راجع به کارم گوش میدم.
We do like this one with the hands. Hands are a universal thing. I think you can tell a lot by a person with hands. Please, do you want to tell us about the hands?
بگو تو خیلی از کارم دستا خیلی برام مورد توجه بوده و احساس میکنم دستا خودشون یک پورترن با عنوان یک پورتره به دست نگاه میکنم که
Actually, I also want to add that hands are always very important to her, and always she like to take photo from hands, and she think that hands they had their special language, and actually she think that hands they are some kinds of portrait, but in their way. That they can spoke to people maybe with their special shape and yeah something like that if you want.
دست نشان دهنده شخصیت آدم هست برای من دست‌هاشون، دستی که ظرف میشه، دستی که رو فرمونه، دستی که سیگار میکشه و همه اینا توجه من رو خودشون جلب.
Always she noticed to the shape of hands when they are doing something special or something really regularly during of day, like as when hands are washing the dishes or when hands are doing some acts like as driving, something like that. And actually she thinks that hands are they have a something like as the character of the personal, the character of the owner of it, and maybe they have their story in their way for her, I think.
Yes. We absolutely agree. Hands are like faces. They've got their own emotions. They've got their own life story. They can tell you a lot about a person. Whether they do the dishes, whether they drive a car, whether they work on a construction site like John's Longbox. Hello, John. It's great to have you here. Community leader from Indie Comics. John's Longbox, his comment is down there, ladies. Azad. John's Longbox says, I love these photographs. So you have a fan. You've got a fan here, but John's Longbox, who is a creative comic writer and a creator of superheroes. He likes your work, and he's a man of few words but of substantial opinions and justified ones. So if he likes your work, Azad, you must be pretty darn good. Thank you, John. It's great to have you here. We respect the John. We do respect the John. We love that he's here with us. That pleases us greatly. Tell us about this one. This features your lovely montage style, layers of visual poetry. Please speak Persian, Azad, to us.
و این عکس دبل اکسپوز این تصویر دبل اکسپوز از یه دختر نوجوان و یه شیشه شکسته که جز عکساییه که خودم هم خیلی دوستش دارم و دبل اکسپوزیه که اون چیزی که میخواستم در اومده. مرسی که دوستش داری.
She said that she's really happy that you like this photo, and actually this is a double exposure photo from a girl, and she mixed it with fragile glass, and for her she's one of her favorite one, and she think that she can gain the things that we want to have in this double exposure.
You know, if there's one thing Azad and Azad's friend that would probably sum up our life and maybe the lives of people maybe in the Western world and the Eastern world, maybe Iran, Persia, America, Britain, it's this photograph. Sometimes life is like glass, beautifully transparent, gives us eyes to the world outside. But glass is fragile. People are fragile. And as we go forwards in our relationships and friendships with people, yes, be cautious. But we should have courage to
Yes.
ease the bitterness of our lives with sweet and gentle actions. But it's a beautiful metaphor, this photograph, of the layers of life that we have and how fragile it can be. And to treat our friends, our family, and our relationships on social media, the people that we know, don't know, and perhaps the people we'd like to get to know better, perhaps we should treat all things with delicacy, with a holistic harmony. Let us listen and let us reward bravery wherever we find it in the space-time continuum. It comes down to one word: respect, the fragility of human existence. Sorry, Azrael was getting a bit whimsical there, a bit poetical. We like this picture very much. Let us say that. We shall show some more. What about this one? Tell us about this one, please, Azad.
این عکس ها هم مثل همون عکس های دیگه که این تصاویر هم مثل بقیه تصاویری که دیدین میل زیاد من برای رفتن به سمت اینه که عکس هم تبدیل به شعر بشه و اون شاعرانگی رو داشته باشه. این محو بودن توی عکس ها همیشه برای من یک دغدغه است و یک حالت رمزآلود دوست دارم کارم داشته باشه، یک حالت رمزآلودی که مخاطب رو درگیر خودش بکنه و اینکه نگاه مدام در رفت و آمد باشه بین دو تا تصویری که یکیش محو‌تره یکی شفاف‌تره و من این رمزآلودگی رو خیلی توی عکسام برام مهمه که اتفاق بیفته و همون شاعرانگی که از اولم گفتم بهتون دوست دارم توی کارام باشه.
I think actually she admired the poetic concepts and she always follow to achieve these concepts in her photos and yes, and she wants to something that like as a mystery in her add a mystery in her photos because and she liked this way that your eyes can find connection between two parts of photos, that one of it is a little fade, one of it is more clear, and she actually liked this connection between these two aspects of
و اینکه دوست دارم عکس لایه‌های مختلفی داشته باشه، لایه بندی داشته باشه.
And she liked to that the photos have a different layers, and she think that it can maybe express the concept.
I think we just had a bit of an internet connection freeze there, folks. Oh, it's coming back. We like the montage style. We like the montage style. The montage style of layers of meaning. It is classic. It's noir. It appeals to us. I know any creator out there who sees this will take something from it. I think we've just lost them on the connection. Maybe they pressed the wrong button, but we'll get back to them. This is a nice one. Let's bring her back. Here you go. Add to stage. This is a good one. We like this one, Azad. Hello again.
این تصویر در مورد ذهن بیشتر، ذهنی که برای ما میتونه تبدیل به یک قفس بشه، ذهنی که بسته باشه و ما ازش هیچ استفاده درستی نکنیم، ولی در عین حال این ذهن رو ما میتونیم با آگاهی بازش کنیم و یک راهی براش باز کنیم که بتونه وصل شه به جهان گسترده تری. یک نمادی از باز و بسته بودن ذهن این کار که باز هم اون چند لایگی رو تو خودش داره، اون محو شدن رو تو خودش داره.
In this photo, she follows that she wanted to have a photos with different layers, that maybe each layer they have their concept and there is a connection between all of them. She have a maybe concept about memory in this photo and about mind, that it can be. Yes, and sometimes the minds of people, they have their limitation, and maybe because of that you can have a different situation in your life.
و اینکه باز بودن ذهن انتخاب خود ماست که ذهنمون رو ببندیم یا بازش کنیم به دنیای گسترده.
This is she think that this is our responsibility, that choose the limit mind or open mind to have an insight about the life.
Yes. Yeah, it's, it's those layers of meaning. The mind can be a very delicate thing. It can relate to our emotions, about how things are going in our life. The mind, is it happy? Is it sad? Is it, have we had a bad experience in life? Are relationships going well? Are relationships going bad? Do we not have the relationships that we find satisfying or fulfilling? We don't know what the future holds, but we have that human quality of hope and courage to find out and be open to what the future opens, so that our mind can be expansive and open to the possibilities of the future. And that's why we like this. It suggests that sometimes we can have sadness but hope. It's beautiful, Azad. We really do like this image. And your montage style, layers of meaning from the mind for the mind. It is a very human piece of photographic art. It very much surmises the human condition when we have our moments of reflection and contemplation. We'd love to know what is in your mind, Azad, for this one with the torn paint or torn paper. Please speak Persian to us, Azad. This one is interesting to us.
صحبت کنم
فریز شد. آره.
خب اینم راجع به آسیب هاییه که این کار راجع به آسیب هاییه که هر کدوم از ما در زندگیمون میبینیم و یک حالتی داره که زخم ها و آسیب هایی که از گذشته تا الان همراه ماه و خاطرات دردناکی که ما رو همراهی میکنن و روح ما رو فرسوده و خورده میکنن. این فرسودگیه که روی دیوار هست و این تخریب ها، خواستم بگم این تخریب ها فقط یک جنبه بیرونی نداره، آسیب هایی که انسان میبینه و روح و روانمون هم گاهی همینجوری تخریب میشه.
This photo is about the pains that we are suffering during their life and maybe the problems, their painful situation for us. And چیز دیگه هم گفتی غیر از رنج ها و actually it's about something like as the wounds on our body when we have a suffering memory. This is something of like as a wound that it's really painful for us. And یه چیز روی دیوار گفتی؟
اون ترک هایی که روی دیوار میمونه و پوسته شدنه، اون درون ما هم داره اتفاق میفته و یک عکسی که انگار کهنه است، قدیمیه و اونو ما در درونمون هم داریم.
Actually the cracks on the wall, this is something that happen in our surface of mind in a really, you know, deep layers, and something like as the this is something like as the old wall, and something like as these old pains remains in our mind.
Yes, we carry our life in our minds, and we always remember those experiences, and they can be painful. Life can be pain. Making artwork can be creative suffering, and art can manifest the pain of our minds and our lives. A bit like Vincent van Gogh, who used to paint his artwork in a certain way. Azad's photo montage artwork reflects the suffering and the pain of life. Sometimes life can be painful, sometimes life isn't great, and we notice the lady in this photograph, Azad, and her friend is turning away from looking at us. She's turning away, and that suggests
I didn't hear your clear.
No, her face is actually turning away from us, which suggests she's in pain. And the good news about being in pain is you do not have to suffer alone. You can have, like you have, Azad, a good friend or family to help you navigate the pain and suffering of life. That we don't have to be, I'll say this to the camera actually on my little green light, you don't have to walk that path alone. Sometimes we do so of our own volition and choosing, but if you so choose it, you don't have to be on your own. Sometimes we can share the suffering of life's adventures together. Please tell us about this one, ladies.
این عکس ها رو من زمانی گرفتم که به یک محله ای رفته بودم که این محله جای بچه های کار بود، بچه هایی که میرن توی خیابون گل فروشی میکنن، خوراکی میفروشن و یه جورایی مخارج خانواده در میارن. خیلی روز دردناکی بود، روز سختی بود و بچه هایی که نگاه های خیلی عمیق و دردناکی داشتن و عکاسی ازشون هم کار آسونی نبود، ولی خب تونستم باهاشون ارتباط برقرار کنم و چند تا پرشه از این بچه ها بگیرم.
تو ایران بودن.
بله نه تو ایرانن.
Actually, these are the children that they live in Iran and they are from poor family and they should work to have a wage and maybe she sells foods, flowers, everything in streets. And actually, there was a really painful day for Azadeh, and when she looked in their eyes, sometimes she feel lots of pain, and she tries to have a connection with these children to save their photo, to take a photo from them, and she can take some photos, and this is really painful for her.
و اینکه نگاه این بچه ها خیلی بیشتر از سنشون بود، نگاهی که به دوربین داشتن و عمق نگاهشون متناسب با این سن نبود. رنجشون خیلی انگار برای یک انسان بزرگسال بود.
And she think that when she look at their eyes, she can find the suffering in their eyes, and the ways that they look to the world is really older than their age, and yeah, something like that.
Yes, thank you for the answer. The answer is gravity itself. We can see it in the children's eyes. Very powerful portraits. These photographs say it all. These photographs say everything. Please tell us something, Azad.
این پسر بچه جز همون دسته، همون گروه از بچه‌های کار هستن و اینکه این پسر بچه از بقیه مراقبت میکرد و یک حالت بزرگی واسه بقیه داشت، مراقب بقیه بود و حمایت میکرد از بقیه و یک شخصیت مردونه خیلی جذابی داشت که توجه منو به خودش جلب کرد و اینکه مستقیم به دوربین نگاه نمیکرد و این نکته جالب دیگه بود که این پسر بچه برام داشت.
This picture is from the last collection that we visit, and actually this is on that group of childs that they are poor and they are working, and actually she find a really special looking in her eyes. She find that she's behave really older than her age, and she care from other he care about other children around him, and she always he didn't look at in camera directly. Most of the time he look at something around the situation, and she find something very special in her eyes, and she can connect a very deep sense with her eyes. I think his eyes. I think. Sorry.
No. We see this. We hear it. We must definitely see it. So one person in the chat, his name's Tank Ferret. He says, special comment down below here. He says of Azad's work, her work carries great weight with it. Bravo, as in, well done. Thank you, Tank Ferret, for your contribution. We appreciate it. So, Azad, you have several friends and fans from the stream tonight, including our good self. So, yeah, it's nice. And that's just 3 or 4 people from one stream, yeah? And as our audience grows, when they watch the restream, because it will go on YouTube, when they watch the restream, more people will see it. Then the message of Azad's work will grow like a flower, from a seedling to a full flower, yeah? And the good news about the restream is the English bits can be translated dynamically to Persian, Iran's language, or the Persian bits can be translated into English because YouTube streams have translation tools. So all the bits that you've spoken will be heard and seen. So that's good news. Right, next bit. Azad,
راجع به این عکس.
do you have anything to add, Azad? We like this image. We put your name. This is Azrael's favorite Azad image. Do you have anything to add about this one? This is our personal favorite of yours. We just put your name with it. Using montage, we couldn't resist. Do you have anything to say about this photo in Persian?
خب این یه عکسیه که من توی یکی از من این عکس رو توی تئاتر عکاسی کردم و بعداً نشستم بهش نگاه کردم. این خطایی که روی صورت این خانم هست رو دبل اکسپوز کردم با عکسی از تارای مو که این صورت با اون نگاه مستقیمش در عین اون استحکام و قدرتی که داره، بدنش و درونش ظرافت داره و مثل مو نازکه و خب ما در مورد مو این رو میدونیم که در عین ظرافتش محکمه و شخصیت این خانم هم برای من تداعی کننده همچین چیزیه که برخلاف ظاهر محکمش، نگاه نافذش درون لطیف و زنانه‌ای داره.
Actually, it's difficult to translate, but this is a photo. At first, this is a photo from the theater stage, and this is an actress.
Yes.
This is an actress, I think. And after that, when she looked into this photo, she decided to double expose this photo with a photo of hairs that also fair hairs. They are really delicate. They are really thin, but it has something strong in hair. And when she double exposed this photo, the photo of actress with these lines of hair, she think about that. Maybe sometimes our face, our appearance seems really strong, but there is something fragile, something really delicate inside us.
Absolutely. Human beings can be strong and courageous, but also delicate inside and out. So we find there's a lot of depth and emotion to this noir, dark, grey, white highlighted image. It's a photograph like this has everything Azrael needs. Now, the show is drawing to a close. Where can they find out more? As Koji, Mitavan, and Etlat Bishtari Kasbi Kanand. X.com at Avinar 1982, www.instagram.com Azad. And we say that is probably the medium of choice to see Azad's work in full flight. Yeah, very powerful Instagram. Probably the photographer, artist's kind of medium, social media of choice, we humbly suggest. Also, if you want to buy and support Azad's work, it is on object.com, where you can use it's on the blockchain, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and you can buy a unique digital portraiture of Azad's work. And it is her work is most impressive. Just go there and have a look, and maybe one day it will plant the seed in your head and her flower will grow in your mind, and maybe one day you'll buy something. Maybe one day we will, as we get to know Azad and her work and her style and the undercurrents of emotions that perhaps we all share. Getting to know an artist can take time, and then maybe gradually we become more committed to their voice. Do you wish to add anything, Azad, to these contact details?
دوست داری جزئیات بیشتری اضافه کنیم؟
نه، من فقط تشکر میکنم بابت این وقت زیادی که گذاشتید و این طراحی صفحه ها که انقدر درست و دقیق بود، موزیکی که اجرا شد و اینکه عذرخواهی میکنم بابت اینکه ما اینترنتمون ضعیف بود و نتونستیم اونطور که باید و شاید در کنار شما باشیم.
Actually, she's really happy for her experience with you during this program, and it's really a great time for her when she visit the mix of photos with music that you mix on it, and the ways that you show the photos to audience. It's really great for her, and thank you because you tolerate with the problem of connection of the internet in our country. This is a very difficult situation, and you are really patient person. And actually, I'm really sorry if our English isn't enough good. And yes,
fine.
thanks a lot for everything.
It's better than our Persian, I have to say. You spoke English very well. We thought you did a grand job. Absolutely. We've enjoyed speaking with you. We have Azad's link tree here, where you've got twitter.com, if you want to pause the restream later, object.com, a foundation page, her Instagram site, and the link tree link is there. Just one comment from Tank Ferret before we move on, down below in the chat. Tank Ferret says, very bold work that speaks volumes. Fantastic storytelling. And you know what, Tank Ferret? We agree. We think Azad's got a unique, singular voice that speaks to us. And we've been following at a respectful distance her work for a little while. And we just had to get Azad on the show to talk about her work. You know, we just had to do it.
Sorry again, because
no problem. We will say this to you. Thank you for being our special guest. And Inka Motioman Vizha Ma Bodid Motesh Karim. We wish you very well and Godspeed. Barei Shma Arzivi Salamiti Vi Mogi as Janab Kodavand Darim Azadeh Shah Riari Ah. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And in Persian, it goes something like this. Lotfa like comment sabeh skarayab konid. And
Subscribe.
subscribe, yes, in English, Azad. Thank you very much. We'll now play the outro trailer. We shall bring it to the stage. That one, we've got to do this one. That's it. Thank you for being on our show, and the friend who brilliant English. We say hello to